What's up guys and welcome back everyone. My name is Freaky and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. This time around we're gonna cover more upcoming future content. Super boss or final boss Merlin is gonna come tomorrow after the maintenance. She's gonna be here, and what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a short hell guide for, obviously a guide for hell difficulty, the hardest difficulty. This is only gonna be a guide when it comes to you to be actually able to beat it. I'm gonna include two teams here. I'm gonna include a free-to-play team, completely free-to-play team, where everyone has access to those units, and also like the generic meta team that everyone used on JP. Before we get into the guide itself, as always, quick short notification: I do stream live on Twitch daily, so if you want to check me out live for once on Twitch, feel free to click the Twitch link in the description, leave a follow, and you get a notification when I go off. And yeah, other than that, let's get into the guide. So, final boss Merlin, you are gonna need 150k CP if they don't change it, which I doubt. You can feel free to ignore the units actually here, because the recommended units here include Elat and also Fat Red King. We don't have access to those units yet. We're definitely not gonna have access to Elat, and I doubt that the second unit for that's gonna come tomorrow besides Red Esk is gonna be King, because there are leaks that it's actually gonna be Coin Chop Gallant, but I don't want to go over that for now. We're gonna go over that once we get more news. But yeah, basically there are two phases as always every super boss fight. So let's quickly get into a first phase. So Merlin will have two minions as the other guys as well beforehand. So let's get over the two minions for phase 1 first. Okay, so the side units, they have all kind of skills and passive. So what they're doing is deal 300% more damage to blue units. So obviously the weakness is then green heroes, right? They deal 300% more damage to demon heroes. So once again, kind of the same thing as Garfa had, where you were kind of in trouble when you used Gallant or Blue Demon leaders. They're immune to all debuffs. They on the first turn they deal 450% damage to a single target enemy and remove buffs and reduce enemy ultimate gauge by 3 gauge. Every second turn they increase the attack by 20% for all allies. Okay. The other ad increases the penetration to all allies, just so you guys know. So they increase attack and penetration at the same time, so keep that in mind. When it comes to Merlin herself, all right, Merlin has 350,000 HP roughly, almost 8k attack and 36k defense, which is actually quite a lot. But let's go over her passive and her skills itself. So every 2 turns at the end, she's gonna use Perfect Q. She increases the skill usage by 2, so obviously she's gonna attack 3 times. She's also immune to all debuffs, and for this is now the interesting part, for every dead ally her defense is going to decrease by 40%. So you could you're probably gonna see already like the pattern or like the strategy how to tackle this. You're gonna kill both mobs or one mob and then just chunk it down easily. But yeah, I'm gonna go over that in a bit. If the enemy's ultimate gauge or gauge stack is under 5, Merlin gains 10% attack. So that's gonna be probably always the case, since she's constantly gonna roll back your ult gauge. Deals 300% more damage to blue units, again same thing, and also deals 300% more damage to demon heroes, again same thing. Decreases damage to counter attacks by 80%, again same thing like Garfa as well. The skills are the same as Green Merlin, so she's gonna have the rollback and she obviously has the Perfect Cubo. So a strategy here is, as I just mentioned, kill the minions as soon as possible and then just quickly get rid of Merlin because she has 80% less defense. Now let's move on to the second phase. So in the second phase, the mobs have a bit more, like roughly 20k more HP. Basically it's the same. Basically, the mobs do literally the same. They just have a bit more HP. When it comes to MERLIN herself, MERLIN, there's tiny differences here for MERLIN. First of all, look at the HP. She has so much HP, but why is that? So the big difference here is when you kill one of their mobs now, MERLIN's HP is reduced by 40%. So if you kill both mobs, she has 80% less HP, and then she's like super easy to kill. Also, another change is that if your alt gauge gauge is under 5, she won't get the attack boost. And her skills, you can see that obviously right here, they are red MERLIN skills. So she's way easier than I'd say Gaufa even. Like when she came out on JP, no one was having any problems with her dealing with her, because red units were super strong, and you're gonna see in just in a sec when the teams are here how easy it actually is. So strategy for both phases is basically get rid of the minions as soon as possible and then just defeat MERLIN. That's basically it. But yeah, let's go over the two teams real quick. First team is going to be the free-to-play team, and the second team is going to be then the meta default team everyone used to beat it. So first team we have right here is red Jericho, red Hauser, and red Liz and Twigo. First things first, you can try to use Elizabeth with a passive in the back. I actually prefer to use Liz in the front because you then have the direct heal, and Twigo mainly is just there for the HP buff with his passive. So yeah, again, all those units you have access, everyone has access to all those units. You get Liz for free, Twigo is a rare unit, Jericho is an SR unit, and Hauser is obtainable from the coin shop. So everyone should have access to those units basically. How this team works, again, with Liz, you will constantly get a heal with her passive. With Twigo, you have the big chunky HP boost. Hauser also, again, passive boost, and what Jericho is there for the 10% boost, 10% attack boost of a passive. And also she deals quite some damage, because when the enemies, when MERLIN puts up the perfect cube, with Jericho's second attack skill, she has rupture damage actually. So you will deal actually way more damage than with a normal attack skill. So this way you can deal a lot of damage and just kind of pass through the perfect cube. So again, same strategy as always. You just go kill the minions one after another, and then just deal with MERLIN. Super easy. The team itself, I would recommend to run 2 HP sets, 2 attack sets actually. Personal recommendation is 2 HP sets on Liz and Twigo. If you want, you can also go 3 attack sets and 1 HP set with the 1 HP set on Twigo, because he's in the back. Again, personal recommendation, go 2-2. Hauser's gonna deal a lot of AoE damage, and Jericho is gonna be the single target damage dealer. She's gonna deal quite a lot actually if your ult is also max and stuff. So team itself, again, self-explanatory, pretty easy to deal with Super MERLIN. Again, this is just for defeating hell. This is not for a good score. The score team guide is gonna come once a MERLIN is actually out. Yeah. Let's go now over the second team, which is kinda was the meta team on a JP itself. So, as you guys can imagine, we're not gonna use green Escanor for this team. We're gonna use red Escanor. If you guys know how red Escanor works, red Escanor is gonna deal amplifying damage with his 1 attack skill, and that's why kinda Alpha is here. Alpha is gonna just buff your Escanor, and you're gonna get rid of the minions and MERLIN in no time. Plus, on top of that, you have the alt gauge decrease with Escanor's second skill from rank 2 onwards. That is AoE, so you're going to get a lot of points. So Escanor, in my opinion, will be very useful also for the ranking. But yeah, with Gaufa, you got your rank ups, and you have Liz there in the back because you have no heal in the front. So you have Liz just in the back, Probably it also would work with Twigger, not gonna lie. But with Liz, it's just a little bit safer because you get that constant heal back in. And yeah, strategy doesn't change. With Asker now, it's even faster. Just literally you cut through all the minions and then just defeat Merlin pretty easily, to be honest. Replacement for this, because I can see a lot of people not gonna have Red Escanor. So replacement for Red Escanor in this team would actually be Red Helbram. With Red Helbram, you don't have this big chunky ult damage, but with Red Helbram, you actually have very high attack multiplier on one of the attack cards as well. Petrifying here is not kind of that useful, but again, you have very strong damage on his first attack skill, and you have the rollback of the alt gauge as well. So again, Red Helbram, very good replacement for Red Escanor if you don't pull for him, if you wait for him to come to the coin drop. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna cover more teams probably, or the meta team when it comes to farming points or getting a very high score for the ranking once Merlin is actually gonna be out. If you have any further questions when it comes to replacements or other teams or anything else, just feel free to ask in the comments. I'm literally gonna answer as soon as possible. And yeah, that's basically it. Again, I hope this guide is actually like useful and people actually get the fight behind it, what I read out and stuff. So it's kind of tricky without the content being available here, but I kind of wanted to give you guys potentially some time to actually prepare for the stuff for the fight itself. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And you guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like or even subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It will help me out immensely. And as always, tomorrow is going to be up to date. I'm going to stream Super Boss Merlin, so keep that in mind. Twitch link will be in the description. And other than that, goodbye, and bye-bye.